Does anybody believe Ashley when she says that she's no longer feeling Matt or that she's really missing Addie from thousands of miles away?
That'll be a no for me. She could sell those tapes for 99 cents as much as she like. I ain't buying it.
So basically, what you're saying is that there was not, the tapes are 98 cents too much.
A penny is a penny, even that is too much. It has come to Brent's attention that the woman do not like how Melissa likes to put a body yaddy on Brent, as well as Melissa's propensity to show what her mama give her. Brent has now become aware that he is not the only one who is enjoying the view, but the other men in the house are enjoying the view as well.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about TV One's reality-based TV series, The One, season number 1, episode number 11.
But before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. And we thank you for sending us your comments as well. We appreciate your support. So we say thank you. So let's get at it.
Yeah, this episode begins with the ladies convening in the kitchen to kind of talk about something that's going on in the house.
Well, Richie clearly doesn't have a good opinion of Ashley. She thinks Ashley is immature and not ready, and that she certainly is not up to snuff representing herself in this moment. And I don't blame her. I'm surprised that they're openly discussing it in the kitchen. And they said they wanted to talk to her and affirm her because it seemed like she got angry or salty with them the night before and they wanted to get that issue resolved.
Yeah, it seems like Ashley had some leftover residue from the target that she claims was on her back from the night before, being made fun of, the target or the butt of jokes, and she didn't really take that too well.
Well, truth be told, in my opinion, Ashley was embarrassed more than feeling like she was a target from revealing that she was with a woman.
It seems like the ladies are pretty much in agreement about what you just said.
Yes, yes.
It really
And
does.
now they are in the kitchen talking about her and talking in a way to appease her. And who do you appease in your life? Children.
Ooh, wow. Well, those are mighty strong words. But here's the thing, though. I'll stop you when you land.
Oh, okay.
One of the ladies go and reach
Well,
out to
Ashley
Ashley and brought
too.
her in to the
She
conversation.
went to get Ashley and
Hmm.
brought her into the conversation.
Hmm.
Basically, they sort of give a soft apology, but Richie wasn't feeling anything what Ashley's putting down. It's clear based on what you're hearing from the people in the house that Ashley is not spending a whole lot of time with the men, and as a result, the women got to entertain the men, and that ain't good either.
No, not at all, for sure. Richie decides to make a move towards Brent's room to knock on him and check on him, see how he's doing.
Offers to give him a massage. He's not mad at that. He takes his shirt off and lays down on the bed, and she starts rubbing and on him. And meanwhile, he's asking her how is she maneuvering in this process. And
Well, she says a couple of things that kind of caught me. One of the things is that she said was she has no filter. She also says that she's having a little bit of an issue with her roommate Melissa.
yeah, she said she and Melissa are constantly getting into it, and they're gonna squabble because they are thinking that they're gonna fight for him and there's a competition. They should remain in their loveliness and focus on showing their best, squabbling with who wear what, who does what, or what have you. In the scheme of things, it really doesn't matter because Brent Jr. is gonna be the one who is picking.
That's
Be-
never a good idea, ever.
Did anybody tell Brent at 44 years old that?
I it,
Junior,
I don't know.
Junior is running the show, so Junior is the one who is gonna be making this selection. So it is what it is.
Wow.
Am I lying?
I was just getting ready to say I can't stop it yet. Can't
Oh,
stop me
okay.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
So,
mm,
so meanwhile, Ashley is with who?
mad
Matthew. She said to the in a confessional, she's not feeling Matthew the way she did. They're throwing a football
football,
at
right?
each other,
Playing catch.
and she is so amazed that it's so insightful that they're wearing basically the same outfit because that should mean something. Ashley asks, she asks Matthew, what is the best kiss that he ever had? Remember that nonsense?
What? What? The best kiss he ever had.
Best kiss. Tell me.
Yeah, be
Please
honest.
tell me. You with a man who you claim you like or may not like. Are you gonna ask him about the best kiss or whatever she asked him? Do you think that's gonna come out of your mouth? You want him now to remember another woman and kissing her and what it felt like? So you want the brother to have a flashback? Is it me? You can tell me, please.
He answers a no good answer question and is held accountable for it no matter how he answers it, right? Because it's a setup question, right?
It's a stupid
I
question.
know. I know. I agree with that part of it.
So
But I
I
also
don't
think
think
it's a
there's a
setup.
setup. I don't think there's a setup question unless she wants him to say, "Well, the best kiss I've had is with you." He asked her the best gift she's ever gotten or thereabouts,
Hmm.
and she said, shockingly for me, that no man has ever given her uh, a gift that touched her heart. What circles have this chick been traveling?
I don't even want to begin to try
Do
to
you
answer that.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. At how old? What? How many years of age that
Well,
she been on
clearly
by?
it don't matter how old, but no person has not given you a gift, whether it be sentimental, maybe it be thoughtful.
Now she couldn't recall at least one gift that really meant something to her in terms of her heart, and um, couldn't
Maybe
recount it.
maybe she could didn't understand the question.
That could be a possibility.
Maybe because surely, based on when Ashley started dating, I'm sure some of her dates have done some thoughtful things for her. But listen, I'm just trying to be as positive as I can for the sister
And polite as possible,
and
right?
as polite as I can.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe she couldn't recall right then and there.
Mm,
So
mm.
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Steve knocking on Ashley's door to kind of pull her aside for a minute and get some one-on-one time to kind of clear his mind about some things.
Well, Steve wanted to take her through a guided meditation session.
Mm-hmm.
So he took her out of the room and they found some place where they can sit, and he showed her how to breathe,
Mm-hmm.
how to get to that center place,
Mm.
elevating her awareness so that she feels a little less stressed.
Right, and also the goal of it was to not only to de-stress but also focus on, what positive things that you want for your life and see for your life in the future.
Steve wanted to get close and he asked if she can get a kiss.
That didn't go over too well, did it?
And then she hesitated. Because prior to that, she said something about, oh, she attracted to him and she wants him to be there. However, the physical attraction is not there for her. Seemed like
She froze.
she withdrew from him.
Yeah, she kind of froze and then backed off a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And he immediately felt it.
Oh yeah, he definitely noticed it.
And he said in his confessional,
Yep, that's where I
he's
was going.
not gonna continue this
And
mess.
also too, that there's a good reason why he doesn't feel like he should continue this mess, and that being that he is interested in maybe some of the other ladies, one in particular, that are part of the process, and he's not going to wait around forever for Ashley to show him some kind of sign that she's really and truly legitimately interested in him.
Well, Ashley's not giving him anything at all. And the words that are coming out of her mouth does not match what she's actually doing. A man will know if a woman is attracted to him or not. You know, a man will know if she's trying to fake the funk or not. At least that's what I think.
I'll stop you when you learn.
If you're saying, "Hey, I'm attracted to you," and when he leans in, you lean back, you know, like if you repulse, that means no. She's not trying to get with you. You're there for a specific reason, and her reason probably is stretching out this show longer than it should be.
Come on, preach truth, sister. And he got a very good signal right there of whether or not she is really checking for him or not. And the answer is no,
That you check.
like you said. So he needs to focus his attentions and his efforts elsewhere.
Right. And then we see Melissa, Ashley, and Mika. And when I say Ashley, I mean Ashley too. Evidently, it seemed like Richie and Melissa have been squabbling with each other.
Would you call that a cat fight, or has it elevated to that point yet, or not necessarily?
Well, they're clearly at the passive aggressive point,
Nice, nasty.
the nice, nasty situation,
Got it.
the I'll stab you, but I'm smiling when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The deflection and everything involved
All right. Yeah.
and sizing each other up.
Seen that before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that portion, anything could pop up.
Hands too? No.
Look at you. My God.
I went there, didn't I? Too soon. Too much. I agree. Let me pull it back.
Melissa's final word is every woman for herself.
Yeah, she got that competitive line in, didn't she?
Yeah.
Then the talent show begins, and Kirk and Tammy hosting again. And first up for the talent show was Richie.
Well, Richie did some sort of scene and
Dramatic. It's a dramatic scene.
she had on this top that revealed a whole lot of her bits and pieces, and in her exuberance to get the acting job done, she did not have on a over the shoulder boulder holder, and those things were just swinging, and one of them seemed like one of them wanted to make an appearance.
What you call it?
Over the shoulder boulder holder. You know the stuff that you gotta take off as soon as you hit the house. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta you gotta let that furniture go.
I understand.
Anywho, it's not easy carrying a boulder. Trust and believe. You know, they have their benefits, but
Mm-hmm.
there's work involved in the,
In the effort.
in no, it's not the effort. You gotta live with it every day. But there's work involved in the transportation, Sarah. It's not as easy as it looks. You need
You do have a point there.
you need specific tools and equipment and support to keep stuff in lift and separate.
Shuvar did his stand-up comedian routine, and first and foremost, thanked Brett for inviting 5 of the same ladies to the house.
That was funny.
I thought so too. It was right, and it was dead center accurate. Ashley basically told Shuvar that while she's definitely feeling him and she's attracted to him, I guess emotionally, the intimacy level is not there yet for her.
And why is that? That she hasn't been engaging with you all to
Uh,
that level.
it's anywhere but where it needs to be right there to be able to answer the question for.
And then she looks across them and said, "Yeah, I want to get with you. You can touch my butt if you want to." I don't know if she didn't expect him now. If she told him to touch her background, that he wouldn't try to do it.
Well, my thing is this: if you're Shuvar, you cannot ignore the fact that you are being played right now.
Right,
You cannot
right.
ignore that.
To me, it's
I mean,
obvious.
he's a grown man, and he understands that she's sending mixed signals right now and saying he can do one thing, but she's not there at a point for another thing to happen.
In a confessional, she said, well, all these men are coming in for kisses and what have you. And this is when she tells him that she decided she was not going to kiss anyone on her journey. She'll give him a kiss on his cheek. That's news to us.
You know
Wasn't
what?
she in a dark room with Matthew and they were doing adult things,
Right,
according to her?
right. And if I had been Shuvar at that moment, the thought would have ran across my mind: which cheek are you talking about?
So evidently he touches her, and then she says, I didn't know you had that in you. Wow.
Condescending, rude, disrespectful remark to that brother. That brother has shown her nothing but not only grace but also support the entire way. And this is how she kind of responds in this moment.
She's facing the camera and he's hugging her, and she's looking at him, with one eye closed with sort of disdain or disgust. And that tells you everything you need to know. Only one person she's willing to offer up kisses to and much more, and that will be Matthew.
I just think that her representative got it completely wrong in that.
Yeah, but at the same time, the brother gotta know when he's being played, and
Exactly, exactly.
he seemed like he signed up, he volunteered for the position
And going
because
along with it right now. And he's a grown ass man. He didn't got to go along for this. Just for the
the only person who has checked Ashley is Steve.
right. Exactly.
Brent goes to Mika, and they're talking about he's asking her what does she think about the other ladies in the house.
Hmm.
And I thought that was not a manly move at
Nope.
all. Seemed to me that it was not a question he should be asking anybody. He got eyes like everybody else.
Yep.
He got intellect and wisdom, hopefully.
And
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 he is there. His entire job is to evaluate the situation.
and supposedly some sense of awareness at 43, 44
Absolutely.
years old.
But you don't ask the other person who is there to sort of attract your attention what they think of somebody else. Unless you may have some messy tendencies. At least that's what I got from it.
The episode wouldn't be complete without a long distance call from Addie to Ashley to check up on her to figure out how she's doing in the process.
Uh-huh. Go
You,
ahead.
you yawn? Does that mean something?
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Next. How's that for a summation of what happened?
That's pretty good. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Okay.
That
We roll with it. We rocking with it.
yeah, that's how we're gonna put this out.
All right. So uh, elimination time now.
Yes.
Up first was Ashley, who chose Adi, who's been away, but she claims has grown stronger in her connection with him since he's been gone to Nigeria.
Brent chooses Ashley one rather because he claims that they both go through some sort of guided meditation and he appreciates that. And Brent has been consistent with choosing Ashley so far.
Ashley then chooses Steve, who's really not feeling her anymore because he recognizes that she's not into him.
Brent chooses Melissa.
Then the crocodile tears finally come from Ashley as she makes her final decision, and she chooses Matt to stay and eliminates Shuvar.
Brent chooses Richie and he eliminates Mika.
Shuvar then hugs Ashley and says, he's going to be there for her. I don't understand why he would have been moved to make that comment, especially once he realizes that he has been played. But
I think Ashley's basically trying to play everyone. I don't think she's full blown yet. She uses tears and all this other stuff to manipulate and control how she's going through the process. It's all about image for her, and when she says some dumb ish, she gets angry with people who don't co-sign her are nonsense. And I do think it's time that both Tammy and Kurt starts checking her.
Yeah.
Because when Kurt at the end asked her what the tears was all about, and she talked about how hard it is to make a selection, it's not hard. Based on how she treated both men, Steve and Shuvar, um, her eliminating one of them, either one of them, particularly Shuva, was not hard. So she's selling a whole lot of um 99, no, 59 cents products.
Oh, it went
That's
down
yeah, it
from 99 to 59.
well, maybe 29 cents products, and nobody got time for
Now
that.
you're dropping fast. Man,
It's now down to 9 cents.
how it go from 99 cent to she owes now for it.
How she owes everybody money.
Damn, that happened quick, fast, and in a hurry.